Hello, YouTube friends. How are you? Kimberly Bell, transformational relationship coach here. Today, we're talking about a dynamic that can come from a well-intentioned place. However, it can begin to add a lot of tension, and this is relating to relationships. So if I'm somebody in a partnership and let's say, I'm always looking to have the perfect relationship and better the relationship, I might put a lot of time and energy into reading books and watching videos and coming up with strategies and all these things, right? And let's say that my partner isn't really as focused on that kind of stuff, right? Maybe my partner just likes to just be, right? And they aren't looking to work on the next latest and greatest technique for relationship building or whatever. So what I want to offer is, if you're the partner who is looking to, let's say, have your partner read a book, right? You resonate with the book, you think it's awesome, you think that if you could both demonstrate or pick up the techniques or the perspectives from the book, that you might have the perfect relationship. What I want to offer you is, sometimes looking for the perfect relationship ends up adding a lot of tension and power struggle to the relationship, especially if our partner isn't receptive. Sometimes partners act receptive initially, and then they show us that they're not as receptive as we maybe thought. Sometimes they're trying to please us. Sometimes they thought it was a good idea and then they changed their mind but didn't tell us, right? There's a lot of things that can go down from this scenario, situation. You know what I'm talking about. So the question is really, and if I'm talking to somebody who did read a great book and they do want to implement this in their relationship, and your partner's not open to it, it doesn't feel great. I've been there. I totally get it and understand. So what do we do if we feel like we need to be working on the relationship? I'll be honest with you, my situation was, there was a reason why I wasn't feeling like there was a reason why I was feeling like the relationship always needed to be worked on. And I've been in a relationship where I felt like it always needed to be worked on. And then I've been in a relationship where it was just awesome. And there wasn't any work that really needed to be done. We got along, it flowed. When there was a problem, we sit down, we discuss it, and it was resolved. It was very natural. It was a natural fluidity. And I want to offer that it does depend on how we look at what our needs are. So if my need is to have my partner read a book, my need is that I need something else. I need more from the relationship. This is my idea. And there may be some very basic things that you and your partner don't feel like you're on the same page with. If you're an outgoing person, you like to communicate, you like to socialize, you like to be with people, and you're in a relationship with somebody who is a loner and they're very quiet, right? They need a lot of introspection and quiet and alone time. Well, you know what? If we're trying to get our partner to see the light and to be more social and to be more engaging and outgoing, we might be asking our partner to be somebody they're not. And that doesn't feel good for them, right? And at the same time, you might feel like you can't really live your whole life, right? And enjoy yourself because you have to worry about the partner who wants to stay home and rent another movie all the time, right? And these are extremes, but you know where I'm going. So if that's the case, then I can tell you that trying to get our partners to do things that they don't want to do, it never leads to anywhere good. And my experience is, if we allow people, if we can start breaking this codependency of needing people to be different than they are in order for us to feel good, right? And if it isn't working for us, then we have an opportunity to make a change, to have a conversation, whatever the situation is. However, if we keep forcing and trying to enforce what our agenda is upon another person, it only adds to tension in the relationship. So I wanted to come in and I wanted to offer that because that happens a lot. If that's you, just drop it. Just drop it. And maybe there's another way. Maybe a conversation with your partner might give you more insight than trying to get them to do something that they're not comfortable doing. Because nothing ever good comes out of kind of forcing our partners into doing things they don't want to do. And that's what I have for you today. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video if it was helpful. And I'll talk to you soon.